could you describe kind of the history of Phuket in terms of like the transition in the, I don't know, it doesn't need to sound that, large in that sense, but like the transition of the backpacker and the evolution of the backpacker from the entire time you've been there, and how have they changed? How has PP changed? Because you basically, I think it's a fair point to say you've seen PP from the birth to what it is today.
Well, I mean, the birth obviously had to start with like the beach and everything like that. I know people that went there in like the 90s, and I know, and obviously if you've lived there, there's like 4 families that own the entire island, and then there's one Phalong that has Le Cordon Bleu, and he was able to like get that back in the day for like $1 million baht, $30,000, and now it's probably worth, a fortune, small fortune. But yeah, I mean, the funny thing about it is backpackers back in my day as an American, if I want to just completely paint them with one brush, it was all the mindful people. It was all the hippies. It was all the, you know what I mean? It was the dudes that were open to yoga back in the early 2000s, late 90s, whatever it was.
It wasn't raging at this point yet.
No, you didn't have, but the thing is no Americans come here. Not even many Canadians come here.
It's Europeans.
In June, it would be all the uni students from like Ireland and the UK, which was odd. Christmas, obviously all the Scandinavians, right? The Aussies come here all the time, right? They've been coming here since the beginning, Yep. So I would just say that the evolution of the backpacker from what I saw was it went from being an actual backpacker to people that just wanted to experience vagabonding, you know what I mean? And that were up for trips. Because the new backpacker, let's face it, they have the shell case type of luggage and they wheel it around, you know what I mean? They're not even looking like the hippies that I used to make
almost
fun of.
glamping in a sense.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I mean, Phuket as an island kind of stayed the same. The Thais always, if you were a guy, they thought you were going to be into whoring or into the girls. And I don't know why I'm using that phrase, but like,
it's a fair statement. I think.
Yeah. Bar girls. Let's go with the bar girls. They always thought you were into the bar girls. They always pushed you to go to Patong. But there was all these little small towns. I mean, Bang Tao and Surin was nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
My Patrick's from CM Real Estate. His father Richard had a bar up here in Surin, and I mean, again, he was lucky to sell a couple beers a night. Kamala was on the rise, but Kamala was on the rise for the people that were having their second or third vacation home, which it is now.
Yeah, I feel it's more like it's for the military vets. I feel like when you go through there, because it's cheaper, you can go on a budget, and it kind of is catered to that age as well.
Sure, but like Talang and all that area, is here. Grabbing the pug.
Okay, one sec. We got this dog. It's blind, and I don't trust her because she might fall down the stairs. So thank you, A. Take that dog away. Watch the cords. Okay. Oh, that's much better. She could probably hear.
Freeing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So back like you're talking pre 2008. I mean, up here, I moved here in 2016. Was in Taiwan in 2010,
awesome.
China in 2011 till 16, and then moving up here. I moved here the day, basically, the bulldozer ripped this down.
Okay.
I was up at that point in Lian, and I was planning to, I'll go check out those beach clubs. Showed up and just gone.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck
remember
happened
that.
here? This whole area up here, it's quite interesting. Like the whole Bang, have you been out to like the new area of Bang Tao Beach, the Easy Bar Wave? Yeah. That pretty much only really popped up during COVID.
Yes.
That was it. And
and Bang Tao, Muay Thai and MMA is going to be a big boom for everybody there. Yeah. And everybody's going to come along there, and it's going to make a nice little scene.
Do you think it replaces the whole soy and chalong at a point, or that will never be replaced?
I don't think that'll ever be replaced.
Do you think it just like adds, it's the next layer to that?
It's like people saying, is Khao San Road going to be replaced? No, it'll evolve, and it'll become a little bit more posh. But like the road has, I think, solidified itself as again, when I had a piece of land there that I was renting
on the soy
over a rye, and I was renting it for 7,000 baht a month. And I could have bought it. I mean, there's a lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas in your Thai time, and I don't really live that way, and I don't care. But I had the land where Dragon Muay Thai is, and that whole area. It was nothing. Like when I was running there and when I was fighting
off the soy a bit.
Yeah. It was all rubber tapping trees. There was nothing there.